Hello, hello! This is Chris, and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. As always, we're trying to defeat it on honor mode while I am knitting or doing some sort of craft during the cutscenes and fights. Today I am working on a sweater for my husband. Well, it's more of a cardigan situation, but I'm going to be putting a zipper in it instead of buttons or something like that. In the background you could actually see the other infinity scarf that I'm working on. I normally work on 2 or 3 things at a time, honestly, but I try to keep it a little more consistent on here, but felt like working on this today. It is there is a pattern in it. It's just kind of hard to see because it is black and you can't always see it, but in the light you can, and it's coming out well. This is the back of it. It's made in pieces, but last time we went into the crypt. I was gonna go into like and get Karlach, but I decided to do this first because I was like, let's just get some stuff done, and so I did this first, and I'm kind of hoping to try to level up a little bit. I'm gonna. I don't have a lot of potions, but I'm just gonna try to get us at least, all, nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, trying to get us all at least situated is probably the best term for it. But yeah, we're gonna go. I know there's another fight right past this door because this door is not going to be able to be opened. I don't even think that like I can use it with a lock, with a knock. So we're gonna go in here, do this fight, and then we're gonna go to like the next room and do the skeleton fight, and hopefully get withers. But I thought there were people in here. Okay, cool. Never mind. I totally thought there was going to be people in here because there's normally people in here. It's fine by me. I will take the no people. That will just mean that I have to fight the skeletons. Alright, let's raid this room, and then we will go on to the next area. And I'm really just trying to like level up. I know Will has leveled up. He is now level 4. All of us are level 3. We are so close to leveling up. We're 100% gonna level up within this next fight. But like, I really just wanted to be like level 4 as we go into that Karlach fight. Well, not really the Karlach fight, but like the fight that Karlach wants us to have with her. So so I was like, I need to do something. So I just, went in here and grabbed this, and
you do not recognize the language on the plaque.
And yeah, pretty much just wanted to get this area taken care of, and then we're gonna go off to Karlach. And once we go to Karlach and get all that done and fight the Knights of Tyr, we're probably gonna go and then finally go into the Goblin camp. Obviously after this I am 100% long resting, and then we'll go get Karlach. But yeah, it so far is one of those things where I'm like, okay, I'm really just taking my time and figuring stuff out as we go through this. I'm probably gonna read some of these books before we go and get withers. And yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I got everything. I have been through all the people, and let's go. Here, this should be open now. Oh, thieves' tools. This should be open now. Don't think there's anything in here. Nope, just candles. Okay. And a door. Alright, we are also just gonna go in. Actually, let's just go right here. And we are gonna just read some of this. Because there is a lot. Okay, let's see. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease or funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle of life falls away. As the cycle of life falls away, for countless eons in the Jergal, the Lord of the end of everything presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Micrel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Micrel claimed primacy over death for Jergal's bargain, but when he does not rule death alone. But even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelmore to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Alright, so we got that. Add that to wares. And then Disorder of Nerves and Mind. The treatise. Alright. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior he suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior he'd taken to calling himself Sorvak. 1 month ago he'd speak a little else but the throne of which he is destined. Attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse, nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The death they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left a single scrap reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he'd spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified necrotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tinctures of garlic and drace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Oh, we have read that. Add that to wares. What are you? Drow letter? Did we read that? Oh yeah, we did. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Reminder: they are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. Okay, so M. So add that to wares. I think. Okay. So shipment orders, we already read that. We'll send that to camp, because we can't get rid of that. Then we got 2 new books. I got some more books, so I will slowly read all these, obviously. Probably have a letter. As per my last letter, though the name of the recipient is obscured, the letter appears to contain a debate of some heat. Your analysis is flawed. The hells is not simply to understand, boiling down 9 cosmological layers into evil, but with a few more rules does generations of scholars discredit. Each layer is its own unique mortal and magical ecosystem. What Zerel permits in Avernus may be blasphemy to Mammon in the chained cities of Minros. The hells bend not only to their whim but in will, but to their mere presence. The more souls they acquire, the more that combined influence spreads. Avernus itself is glorious for study. Watch the Yorgoroth mercenary debate mid-battle with a ring shot and tell me I'm wrong. From its red starless sky to every bloody tributary landing the sticks. There is something to explore. Of course, getting down there in the middle of the blood war is a bit stressful, but you can't judge what you don't know. I've gotten off topic. The point is you're wrong. Looking forward to your reply. Best, Silvera Skyvex, Sage of Candlekeep. That just sounds like, what did I just do with that? Okay, yeah, I did send it, okay. But yeah, that just sounds like someone who's like, how dare you get this wrong? So we got some speeds, what elixirs, peerless focus, what does this do? Uncommon potions, a spellcaster who cannot maintain their spells is about as useful as a chocolate cutter. Oh, cool, so you could take this and then, we'll do that. Take that and then they don't have to worry about focus anymore. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go. Onward. Pretty. So let's, first thing I almost always do in here is
this place wasn't built for the living.
Let's see, there's a chest here. And I'm going to let's see, is it this way? Let's see, heavy oak doors. And then what are these ones? Is this one? Yeah, that was what are locked. Okay. So we are going to go this way first, and I almost always detach myself, enter turn-based mode, open the doors, and we are going to go this way.
Be wary, this place is trapped.
So the reason that I'm doing this is because
be wary, this place is trapped.
That will turn off the, like, most of the stuff. And then we exit turn-based mode. And...
Trap. Be cautious.
Ah, no, not what I wanted. Okay. Go back to turn. Okay. Gotta enter turn-based mode, characters edit. Okay. Well, we're gonna go here. We're gonna enter turn-based mode.
No time to waste.
She is gonna dash. We're gonna do this. And it's shooting fire at me. Okay.
Press on. Looks like a trap there.
Okay, good. Dash. Push the button. And who has, I know I bought some. Okay. We're gonna okay, Shadowheart can't do that. Okay. Well. She has them now, so I gotta do that. End her turret, and that, and that. Okay, good. There's no fire. Because Shadowheart would have been hurt. Shadowheart gonna do that.
I'm ready.
Now we can end. Oh, no, exit turn, beast mode. Shadowheart. Nope, Shadowheart, stay there.
Take you.
Go. Okay.
Much to bear.
Alright, well, good thing I moved them apart, so it was only one of them. And now we're just
Shouldn't
gonna,
have wished to live in more interesting times.
yeah. Okay, and
I'm ready.
I am gonna have you, yeah.
Take you.
There we go. Okay, that'll be good.
Can't stop me yet. Breathe
Okay.
deep and move.
Okay,
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
of course it is. Alright. So let's get all of this.
I'll take that.
Okay. And now we're gonna go here.
No traps, please.
Over there. There we go, that's a key for the, well, reception was failed.
Trap.
Trap, don't worry.
Cautious.
We have... Okay, and I think that, yeah, there's a... I think that's all that's in here. Okay, so we got the key, so let's get out of here. I already got that. Okay. Alright. Woo! We have survived. Let's go get withers. I feel like every single time I play this, it's just like, am I dying today? This is some of the most anxiety-ridden, like, gaming that I've had for a while. Alright, so I try to, like,
And scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I try to get all of the stuff off of them,
About their words that they commanded protection.
because that way then they can only really, do,
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
like, they can only really do, like, spells then, so they lose all their weapons, and it just makes your fight a little easier with them later. Yeah, they all come back to life, obviously, that's why. So I'm like, okay, loot them, so you don't have to deal with it. Alright, there's nothing over here. There's one right there.
Dragon. I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
Okay. So, Shadowheart, obviously having high religion, is like, this is the scribe of the dead. First few times I played this, I did not realize that there is actually a door right there. So, let's go. And because I am encumbered, I
Looks
need...
like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Alright, so there's a book there. Book of Dead Gods, but first I am going to not make myself encumbered, because I am quite encumbered. So let's get that stuff out of there. That out of there. That's other things I can get out of there. The jug doesn't weigh that much. Where was that thing that like weighed? Okay, it weighs 10. There we go. Alright, well you have almost nothing, so you'll be carrying that now. Okay, let's get that. Go, protection, another soul coin, awesome, nothing over here. I don't think there is anything over here, no, okay. And then Book of the Dead.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
Okay, let's see, Arcana. Strength +1, Arcana. Let's try that because it'll be +3. We will use that. Oh, well, that's terrible. Let's re-roll that. I have lots of inspiration, so let's do that. There we go, nat 20. Awesome. Thank you.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment.
Ooh, fancy.
What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Religion. Examine the book more closely. Let's do that. Oh, cool. It's only 10. Nice. Got it. Okay.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Nice. Okay, so let's pick that up. Awesome. Oh, we got inspiration from it, so we really didn't lose anything at all. Alright, let's get out of here and start the Withers fight. Ooh, Gale just also updated, or not updated. Yes, Gale updated. Gale leveled up, so there is a chest. Oh, no. There is a chest over here. I believe it's, I don't know what that key is for. But, you know, who knows. Okay, so I think that is it. Let's do them over here.
Give up now.
I am going to try to make this okay, that's probably not helping any situation. There we go. Okay. Got that. Gale, let's level him up. And okay. Gets health increased. He gets a cantrip. What cantrip do I want? Booming blade. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 1 to 8 thunder damage when you move. Oh, that's cool. Burning sinew. Explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around them. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're getting, yeah. Yep. Want that. New spells. Let's see. Arcane lock. Close a door or container with a magical lock. It can no longer be lockpicked or opened with knock. Ooh. Okay. Enlarge or reduce. Darkness. Visibility. Hold person. Flaming spear. Small. Deals damage to creature each turn. At the start of its turn, it takes psychic damage. Each subsequent time it takes damage, the damage type of Femazel Force changes to match that damage type. Oh, that's kind of cool. Disguise self. Magic weapon. Arcane energy. Let's do this and this. Large. I do really like the color daggers and the sphere, but we'll get those eventually. And then his feet. Skilled. Spell sniper. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with the spell is reduced by 1. Tavern Brawler Tough. Your hit point maximum increased by 2 for every level you've gained. That actually might help him. He does not have very high hit. He does not have very high hit points. Is at 26. It's not very good. Magic Mage Slayer. Durable. Your full HP. Let's. Ability improvement. Elemental adapt your spell and attacks. Ignore resistance to damage type of your choice. You can cast spells of that type. You can now roll a 1. Great weapon master, lightly armored lucky. Ritual caster. You learn 2 ritual spells of your choice. That's kind of nice. Spell. Talk to animals. Let's do speak with the dead. And Strider. Increase the creature's movement speed. Jump enhance. Disguise self. Speak with animals. Let's do disguise self. Okay. Accept that. Okay. Yes, I did put a wizard hat on Gale. It does nothing but look like wizardly. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, and we are now fighting.
Something just woke up down here.
Okay, let's see, so my turn
The darkness can be to our
first.
advantage.
Okay, that's Gale. Okay, let's jump so that I can just get down these stairs. And I'm not gonna have enough moves to get to them. But let's shoot them. Do some lightning damage. And I missed. Gale. Let's see. Okay, I can hit 2 of them there. And he took some pretty decent damage. I think he's like the highest level one, so. Okay.
On my way.
Let's do this. Let's say the Sacred Flame. Let's get some radiant damage on him. And did nothing. Of course. Alright. And let's grab a spiritual weapon. Let's put him up here. Okay, can we go? Fine. We'll just put it there. Alrighty. And one guy's turn. Okay, we'll
Fleet of foot.
get up here. Let's see. Do an Eldritch Blast on him. Yeah, okay, cool. And we're gonna grab the weapon, come over here. Oh, it doesn't have enough movement, but maybe it can fly? Can you fly there? Okay, yes he can. Ah, damn it. Still not enough. Okay, nope, okay, fine. Oh, did they fog or something on me? Will is blinded. Yeah, they put like some sort of fog on us. Okay. Frosted us. Alrighty, my turn. I am going to get out of this. I'm no longer blinded. I am going to hit him. And then I am going to punch him. Make him stagger. There we go. Okay. And I think me and Shadowheart just leveled up. So let's get up here with these guys. Okay. And let's get Gale out of the area that has blinded him. And we are going to, let's see, he has 3. He has 7. We should be able to get those out. Awesome. Okay. And then let's go up here. Shadowheart. There's some people over here, so let's get her out of the fog and hit that. Awesome. Okay. So I think we got 2 left. Ugh, now he's in a silence bubble. Of course we are. Okay. I don't think Will can actually wait. Cancel end a turn. Can Will? No, it is out of his range. Of course it is. Okay. I think this will be out of my range too. Yeah, okay. I got blinded. Let's see. Let's go this way. And get over here. Making sure to stay out of the thing of silence, which really doesn't matter for me because I don't use words. It's just really Shadowheart and Gale that is a problem for. Let's be honest here. Okay, he's 7, he has 2. Maybe we can get them out with both of this, depending on what it is. Okay, I think he only has 5 left. Okay, look, come on, Shadowheart, go hit him. Kill, murder. Yes.
Their valuables, even after death.
Okay, so got everything. Shadowheart and I have leveled up, so let's get that taken care of. We have all now leveled up. Oh, which is very nice. Okay, so I got class features. Ooh, do I get additional key point? And ooh, what is this? Slow fall. When you fall, you can use your reaction to gain resistance to falling damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay, what did I want? I wanted to do, yeah, I wanted to do Tavern Brawler. When you make an unarmed attack or use an improvised weapon or throw something, your strength modifier is added twice to the damage. That I think that don't do anything. Yeah. So let's do that. Got extra strength on me. And we will get Shadowheart. Nice and upgraded cantrip. Oh yeah, that was the bullet, the sinew. Which just sounds so fun. I am very excited about that. Yeah, let's see. Dual wielder, defensive duelist, crossbow expert. I might make her a crossbow expert. When you make a crossbow attack with in melee range, and the attack roll does not have disadvantage, your piercing shot also inflicts gaping room for twice as long. Actor, ability, improvement, alert. You can 5 plus to initiative and can't be surprised. That actually will come in very handy, so let's grab that. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna go grab Withers.
How much further can I go? A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Of course, we got a raid. Raid. Okay. I do really like that Speak with the Dead necklace that we get in here.
The guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Okay, let's open it up. Alrighty.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always.
I really
What a
always
curious
liked
way to awaken.
Wither's like gold
Now,
detailing on
I have a
him,
question for thee. What is the worth
especially
of
like
a single
the
mortal's
stuff
life?
on his wrists and on his chest. I always thought it was really cool. I kind of want to make it. Cool. Let's see. Now I have a question for thee. What is worth a single mortal life? Quite a question. What's the reason for it? So he has spoken. What key are we talking about? Are you talking about? Little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you? A peaceful and dead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? So he has spoken. What he are we talking about?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away. I don't owe you answers. Attack. Leave. I'm kind of curious what would happen if you attack Withers. But, you know.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
No life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. That depends on the person, Steve. Life's only value is currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is an infinite value and merits sacrifice everything for. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. Monk. Mortal lives are not single. They are part of a greater whole, a path to enlightenment.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still achieve it. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay. And so Withers will now just go to your camp. Also, don't forget to grab what's in this sarcophagus. And let's get out of here.
How long has it been?
Withers just chilling. Let's get out of here. Fastest, obviously, is this way. And up the stairs we go. Alright, so I am just gonna kind of get around the ruins, and then we are going to go back to the Risen Road, take a long rest, go get Karlak, fight the Knights of Tyr,
That might be worth a look.
and then go to Goblin Camp. So we're making our way. Okay, so we have gone that way. We've done all this over here now. Did all this. Yeah, okay, got all that, just haven't got on those certain paths, but have done all that. So let's get up here to the Risen Road. What's that? Search for survivors of the cure. Oh, okay. We're gonna go over there. Grab Karlak. She's not that far over there. And then, we already got that, didn't we? Okay, I thought we already got it. Then we are gonna go back to the Blighted Village, and we are gonna go to the goblins. Down here is Ethel. But yeah, there is, and so, and then that's the Githyanki stuff that we are not gonna get to yet. We're gonna do all this here. And then we're gonna go down to Ethel, because that's a big fight. So let's go up to the Risen Road. We're gonna now go take a long rest. And long rest. Let's go do that. Let's go to camp.
There are important matters to discuss.
Withers wants to talk to us, so let's go talk to him. Let's go talk to our little bone man. And,
I need a quick word.
go see what he
We
wants.
meet again, as predicted.
I just really, really like his chess
I
piece.
shall be
I
here
really want to
in my
make it.
camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you? Were you sorting something before? What are you doing? What kind of services can a skeleton offer? Care to explain why you're helping me? I prefer it if you leave. Were you sorting something before? What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly? Do you think I can trust these cultists? Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you? You mentioned cost. What is it? You look very ugly doing it. Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though. I would like to talk about hirelings. You mentioned a cost. What is
A
it?
matter of coin.
That's outrageous. What if you don't have that kind of coin right now? Can you help me change my class? Okay, so... Withers. The strange wrath commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, change your class for a price, of course. So, now if anyone dies, I can just ask Withers to resurrect everyone. And, yes I do. Please let me sleepies. Anyone want to talk to me tonight? No, okay. Let's go to bed. Okay. The item. I'm just gonna have 2 of those, and let's full rest. Okay, so I think that is where we will stop for today. Next time I'll go get Karlak and kind of continue. Oh, Scratch has something for me. Hello, baby. Oh, his ball.
In his mouth.
Oh, strength with the ball from him. Sleight of hand, animal handling. Let's do sleight of hand. Yay. He has ball for playtime. Oh, baby. I will throw to you. What?
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Best boy. Oh, I give you pets. 10 out of 10 can pet dog. That's the only rating system that I care about. Can I pet the dog or / cat or other animal? If I cannot, 0 out of 10. that is all that matters. Okay, and then we can now throw the ball for Scratch. There we go. And Scratch will go get it for me. Aw, baby. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Yes, good boy. Thank you, Scratch. Best boy. Yeah, I love Scratch. He is the best boy. His voice actor is also, he's very, like, he does Scratch perfectly. I mean, every voice actor in this game does it perfectly. I absolutely love this game, and just everyone here. Anyway, why is there a new thing here? Why? Oh, guidance? Oh yeah, I was going to, I got this. I have guidance. She does not have anything. I'm actually gonna give it to Shadowheart. so that she can do speak with the dead. I just think it's good if I have guidance in case I don't have Shadowheart or Will in my party. That could change later, but who knows. And since we do have like 500 gold, or no, 200 gold now, can Gale learn more spells? Let's see, protection from good or evil, yes, bone chill, we'll grab that. Awesome. He now has bone chill as a cantrip. Do we have other things that he can learn? Because I have 160 left, blindness, blur, dark vision, and hold person. Let's have him learn hold person right now. Okay, cool. Obviously I'm just gonna slowly make it so that Gale just learns all the spells, because why not? And he also gained an extra spell slot last level up. Okay, so that is where I'm gonna end today. Next time we're gonna go grab Karlach and finally have the lovable best girl in our party, and then go off to the goblin camp and I'll do all that stuff. But yeah, if you have any tips or tricks on how to defeat honor mode, please let me know down in the comments. I greatly appreciate that. If you have any questions about what I'm knitting or the yarn I'm using, all that information is down. If you have any questions about it, definitely leave them down in the comments, but all the information about the yarn and the pattern that I'm doing are down in the description down below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, okay, bye.